In this video they recently dropped it, so this is a big statement. I'll demonstrate to you precisely where we are in this bull market. Roger Ver praised Ripple before criticizing Trump's tariff war. Could that be the cause of this fall? And we will immediately enter the charts if we have the time. Remain relaxed. Calm down. Let's get started with a Bitcoin that is valued at $95K. Right now, it is down 3.42% over the last day. 2,621 is Ethereum's current price. At 14 points, it is down 13%. At $2.41, XRP is up 1.3% on the hourly chart, showing some life. The total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies is back to above $3 trillion. You enjoy seeing it. Let's return to 3.3 and pay attention. Recall we're trading between 3.3 trillion and 3.7 trillion before this entire correction dip sell-off liquidation event. At this moment, we have $3 trillion. Almost as if nothing had ever occurred. And I believe that during the next 48 hours, we will be able to determine the short-term paths that these markets are taking. I'll release it after hours, just like you've been patient. It's time to get compensated now. UK citizens can now stake on Uphold again. They have 19 assets, including Polkadot, that can be staked right now. HBAR, Cardano, Ethereum, and Solana. I'm not sure if this list includes XRP. This isn't available in the United States, I think. It's solely for the UK, I believe. Well done to them. You are aware of your ability to stake your possessions. Why not? Profit from it and make some additional cash. I enjoy it. According to CryptoCrib, 723,000,626 cryptocurrency traders were liquidated for more than $2 billion in the last day. With an ETH Bitcoin value of $25.64 million, this is the biggest single liquidation event on Binance. It aches, yes. It hurts. It's awful, nobody anticipated that. This was inevitable. We all believed that XRP would hover around $3 and then continue to rise to the $4 region. That was the appearance of the chart. That was what we heard, that's how it appears. It seemed to have been inevitable. It succeeded. We've fallen back. People, even if we are in 2040 cents, we are still up more than 4,500% if we zoom out. In November, around Thanksgiving, XRP was 50 cents, and it's currently hovering around $2.40. We cannot be angry about it. Both the price movement and the price action are excellent. It won't be long before we witness the next push-up. Ignore the story. Ignore the negative. According to Nancy's social media posts, this is over, follow the plan. Pay attention to the news. Now let's get to this. What happens next? You know, the problem is that, although I'm sure everyone has seen us by now, you have never seen this bull run chart. As you can see, accumulation is the first thing we're examining. A shakeout occurs when we receive a trade and you experience a slight decline. Everyone was quite high after the initial sentiment extreme, which we have just seen, and momentum building. I am extremely optimistic, this is going to blow up. It's rising. Yes, all of the lungs are implanted, but what follows? The bottom is torn out from beneath us. That's known as the old bear trap. I do think we are in this bear trap right now because of that. What follows? We have a resurgence of optimism as people begin to see the bright side of things. In this pristine blue sky, the light is once again breaking through the clouds. In the cryptocurrency markets, they begin to feel hopeful once more. The dip gradually fades, and we return to the prices we were looking at before the dip, and then that occurs, followed by FOMO and joy. Your parabolic blow-off top is that. Folks, this is my third cycle. Was I scared? The word afraid is not appropriate. I believe I was irritated. I was irritated by what transpired last night because of the manipulation that took place and the institution's extreme avarice, which aims to acquire as many cryptocurrencies as possible at the lowest prices. I'm terrified, the word is incorrect. It was irritating. Yesterday, we also released the shorts. As we previously reported, BlackRock recently amassed 30,000 Bitcoin in January. Given that BlackRock purchased 30,000 Bitcoins, most likely at a dollar course average of about $100,000 per Bitcoin, do you genuinely believe that the bull market is over? Is BlackRock, in your opinion, the exit liquidity in this case? Is it true that BlackRock purchased the top? One of the people in charge of this liquidation event was BlackRock, who wanted to get the longs out because they had nothing else to do. When they arrive, they will drop the DCA since they have the funds to do so and dialed in the cost average. Especially if you have been in these markets for a long time, retail does not have the capital to achieve that. For the previous 7 years, you have been purchasing cryptocurrency to minimize your DCA on XRP during these drops, and you have been here since 2017. A significant amount of money will be needed. The institutional players own this capital. This capital does not exist for us. Take a moment to consider that. Roger Ver adds his voice. He believes in XRP. Ripple's entry into the stablecoin space should also please you, and I think you can create smart contracts on their ledger as well. For example, how do you see XRP or Ripple developing over the next 5 years? I kudos to them for being one of the most successful cryptocurrency/firms as a corporation. They have done a lot of lobbying, gotten their foot in the door, and signed large contracts with other organizations. Yes, and how is it possible not to be optimistic about the ecosystem as a whole? There are a lot of intelligent, creative people working on this, and the Ripple executive team deserves praise for their efforts thus far. But once more, if I had to pick between the public and private sectors, I would always go with the private sector. There you have it. Roger Ver, he is optimistic. Everyone ought to be optimistic about the current state of Ripple and XRP given all of the collaborations. What will happen next, people? I'll share my prediction with you. That should happen in the next 48 hours. I predict the direction of these markets will become evident to us. I think that during the next week or two, we will rise again. It will seem as though this slump has never happened. The dip was bought by the wise folks, the smart money. However, I jumped in on the late last night yesterday. I received a fantastic entry. The Maxi was trading on Kraken for $21, but I managed to get it for $7. Due to these exchanges' inability to keep up with the pricing, there were numerous lovely arbitrage chances last night. It is currently trading at $24, which represents a gain of about 20%. With real-world tokenization, real-world assets, working with BlackRock, working with Ripple, and the XRP Ledger, I believe I'm going to be among the biggest winners this cycle. I think there are many excellent opportunities. Cardano will return to its dollar level. That represents a slight increase of 30% from 71 cents, and it will rise rapidly. Another excellent purchase is AVAX 2549 of Mia back. I'm most likely going to increase my bags on Avalanche by purchasing a lot of it today. It's not too much for Lana, so I'm going to see what else I need to dollar cost average. XRP is ideal for me, and I'm already up on it. Cardano right now, I'm up on something that costs about 40 cents. I have a nice DCA chain connection. The only one I would be down on from dollar cost averaging that I currently need to investigate is AVAX. I will thus check there and ICP. This is an opportunity when you must act on these low prices and take advantage of them, since everything will end and the markets will return to normal as if nothing had happened. February is just 3 days old. I'm here to take advantage of this opportunity because I think I see all the signs, all the indicators, pointing to the fact that February is often a very, very positive month for the cryptocurrency markets. This incident in these cryptocurrency markets was orchestrated and manipulated. I refuse to fall for it. Since I'm a buyer of the dip, I'll do everything in my power. Later this year, when all of these prices have reached all-time highs, I reflect on the past and declare that February 3rd was the day that transformed my life.